federal government is kicking off the return of Parliament today with an announcement that all first home buyers will be able to buy with just a 5% deposit from October. It is bringing forward the election promise by 3 months in a bid to get more young people into the housing market sooner. The Prime Minister says the scheme, paired with the pausing of the National Construction Code, will make an enormous difference. But the opposition is sceptical. Our political reporter Nicole Hegarty joins us now from Parliament House. Nicole, what are the details on this?
Good morning, Gemma. Well, as you say, this was an election commitment, but it was slated for January of next year. That will now be brought forward to start in October, and the eligibility expanded. So the income thresholds have been removed, and from October, all first home buyers will be able to access this scheme where they only need to secure a 5% deposit on their first property, with the government agreeing to go guarantor on the remaining 15% to meet that 20% threshold to avoid having to pay lenders' mortgage insurance, which is an additional cost when somebody is trying to purchase a home, which can actually amount to tens of thousands of dollars as well. So the income thresholds removed, irrespective of how much you earn, if you're a first home buyer, you can access this scheme. Also, the price caps have been lifted so that there's a greater abundance of property for people to use this scheme to try and buy. We have heard from the Prime Minister flagging this expansion this morning, saying that it is one part of a broader scheme to try and address the housing affordability challenge.
What it does is make sure that we get more people into the market, and the full suite of measures that we're doing is about increased supply. More supply makes a difference for affordability as well.
Now, Gemma, there have been questions about what this particular element of the government's broader housing plan could mean for house prices, with more people having more money to spend in theory, and without a further boost in the supply of housing, whether that would simply increase the price of houses. We heard in response to that Treasury analysis suggesting that the impact of this 5% deposit scheme, the broadening of eligibility, would have a 0.5% increase on house prices, but that's over 6 years. So the government is talking down the prospect of this having a significant impact on house prices. They're also at pains to point out some of the other measures that they are taking to increase supply, or at least push in that direction.